You can check them out in my network. To enable encryption for a company, you will need to go to the company details. And as you would do for exchange, check this, allow company to manage encryption. Now the company will have the encryption settings and you will be able to deploy the encryption module. Okay. I have already a company with the encryption set up, this one. And we already have here some endpoints. So in order to enable the encryption module, you will need to select this endpoint and assign a reconfigure client task. You will see here the new module, encryption. These computers already have the module. You can also create a new package and deploy from the start the endpoint with the new module. Regarding the policy, and you will need to just enable encryption management from here and select encrypt, and then apply the policy. Okay. Next, we are going to check our reporting is done from GravityZone console. And we have here a new report with the status of the endpoint encryption. And you can also check here if all the volumes are encrypted. You will see here also the size, the volume name ID, and also the recovery key. So what happens on the endpoint side and from a user's experience point of view when the policy is applied? The user will see an encryption pop-up and he will need to set up a password in order for the encryption to start. For Mac, they will need to set up a password for each volume they have. For BitLocker, only one. For BitLocker and Windows, just one password. This is the screen the user will see to enter his password. He will be able to see also if he has the interface enabled, the events for volume encryption, and also the status under volume encryption module. Whenever the user will restart the computer, he will need to provide this password to BitLocker to boot the OS. What happens when the user forgets the password? He will need to contact the administrator and enter in BitLocker recovery mode and provide him the recovery key ID, which is here. Then the admin will need to go to network, to the recovery manager, enter the recovery key ID provided by the user, enter the password for security, and then he will see the recovery key. And the user will enter this recovery key here, and he will get access to the OS. He can also change this password then from the endpoint security tools interface. On Mac, we have a similar interface, and you can also check here the encryption status. Okay, next we're going to see also the monthly usage. So we're going to generate a report, the monthly usage report, which you are accustomed to. this one. Okay. And the usage for encryption is 2, because in this company Inc., I have 2 endpoints with the encryption module enabled. And you will be invoiced based on this usage at the beginning of the next month. So it's very important to notice here that even if encryption is not enabled, but you have the module installed, the usage will be counted. And you can see it here. It's on, and I already have applied the policy, and my volumes are already encrypted. So you can monitor the encryption status also in the endpoint details.